Hello, we are back with Disco Elysium, and we've met a new character.
What
who
is it?
Kind of just ignored us completely. It was very weird. She just walked right up to the computer. I didn't like break anything, did I?
You just printed out my personal log
Oh.
and wasted some paper.
Does not look like a big lost door. That's good. Who are you?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios.
Was that
I have over 16 years of
were y'all the
programming
people at the
and I'm
doomed commercial
proficient
area?
in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Oh, both Vox and Orbis.
If
Wow.
you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
I have many questions. Have you seen the Crab Man?
Nope.
Okay, but you know he's around?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Seems like you're not worried.
You're right. I'm not.
Okay. Great. Awesome. So what's with
I
these
brought them
machines?
here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing?
I'm working.
On what?
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing
It
core.
does. I love the
light
core
casts
though. It
an
looks very
face in a
cool.
strange shadow.
What are you working on?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point.
I-
I really need to
I-
focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard
but-
to concentrate on whatever she needs to do.
Okay, well I'm
And you're
gonna
not helping.
I'm gonna continue asking questions.
They are connected to my
Sorry,
main
it's
prefix.
happening.
Whatever you do, just
REM
please don't
prefix.
move them, okay? Thanks.
Okay, why do you need an
I
antenna?
use the AR1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
Is that this? Is that this whole thing?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And that's its processing
Yes.
unit.
You really don't know anything about radio
No.
computers, do you?
No. No.
All right. Well,
That's a no.
all radio computers perform operations up on air.
On air.
So in order to gain more processing power, you need
Wait,
to
what?
invest in a good antenna.
So on air.
the front. The
Unified
unified front
radio
of radio
waves.
waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel
does
in
that
the
work?
East Insulindic region.
All radio computers perform operations up on air. How does
It's
that, how does
all
that
around
happen? What do you mean?
That's what on air means.
And is it a good
I
antenna?
guess it is. So far, I've been quite
Okay.
satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable
Are
region
you
with bad
blind? Your
coverage,
eyes
and
are
the
rolled.
operation has been
They're all
surprisingly
gray.
stable.
Okay, that's
But
nice.
it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular renting
Oh,
operations.
okay. If
Bracer
I'm gonna buy one,
1000
I'll
is a
buy that
foolproof
one.
line for civilians.
That sounds good.
Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
Okay.
Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
I'm glad. I guess I won't touch
Great.
anything. What are you doing in an
You
abandoned church?
really like those questions,
I
don't
do.
you?
I love them. They're my favorite. There's a hint of amusement in her tired
Blood
eyes.
shows. She really hasn't been getting
Clearly
sleep
not.
lately, has she?
It's real late. Occupying. I am a police officer.
I'm
It is my job.
conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
I wasn't gonna. What
I'm
research?
looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Okay, I assumed, but I would love to know more.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
It's like a loss of
The
data.
lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your
Yes,
journal?
that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
A hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean?
I don't know. I'm
Up to
asking.
now,
I'd
it's
love to
impossible
know.
to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does
Is it the
nothing have?
bloodletting? Is it the great?
How
Is
do
it
you
the great
measure something
bloodletting?
that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for
That's a
your
little
answer.
above your pay grade at the
Anyone living in a world
moment.
that has holes in it, I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it. Don't know. I'm not here for some. Yeah,
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
I
But
assume
honestly,
somewhere up in the steeple.
It's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring into a circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts.
Does
everyday
it?
parlance.
Does it perhaps?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
What about other supernatural entities?
I don't believe in them either.
Oh. You don't? What? Necroplasma does exist.
Great. What are we talking about?
You can't be working on measuring a hole in the world and not tell me that ghosts exist, okay? Don't you judge me. So where's it, like, located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much
Only a
success.
faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all
I noticed
audible
it.
vibrations
Yeah,
seem to
it's very
cease.
strange.
I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
Oh.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architecture?
Kim, I feel like we may be a little bit beyond that.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
That is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the Crabman by me said... No, he's not responsible.
I don't.
How would he
She
even do
sounds
that?
mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said the research isn't going well. Why
Because
not?
it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space.
Can you like get a ladder? Kind of like get a long stick, start poking around?
And I don't have a... You know what?
Sounds silly, but it might work.
Really
You don't
helpful
know.
if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Okay, well, that's like, I guess that's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world
Great.
for now.
Thanks.
How do you feel about hypnotic dance
What?
music?
I hate it.
What? What? What are you, 40? It's the future of
Maybe
dance
I'd have
music.
to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind, it just sounds like uninspired rock. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
But how do you feel about a club for hypnotic dance
This
music?
is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
It is.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What? What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
The youth center?
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs,
Oh,
will you?
okay.
Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Okay. I guess I'll let you work in peace, strange lady. I'd like to touch this hole in the world. It feels very important to me. It feels extremely important to me. It's just like, it's just up there. It's just up there above our heads right now. How strange. How very strange. Okay. Do I want to talk to them now? I want to get my gun. I keep thinking about it, and I keep worrying because there's gonna come a time, right? You know that there's gonna come a time where we gotta deal with these people because they're not gonna give me this thought against enemies in 50 FT 500 armor. There's gonna be a time where we gotta fight one of them. And if we gotta fight one of them without a gun, I don't know. So I keep hoping that it'll just like turn up, but it hasn't turned up yet. Like I was assuming that maybe it would turn up somewhere in this village, but that hasn't happened yet. So I'm considering just doing Everart's quest. I don't really like doing it. I don't like doing stuff for him, but I might just do it. What do we have to do? Isabel and Lillian down the coast. What's the signatures? Does it have to specifically be them? Could I get anybody to sign it? Let me go back here, see if anybody's still awake in the village. It's a little bit late. It's a little tad bit late. They might super be asleep. But if they are awake, if anybody's awake, I can ask them for signatures. It feels no good. It feels no good. Can I look at this again? I looked at the contract originally, or not the contract, but like is this it? Yeah.
You take the legal documents
No,
out of the evidence.
my logic is no good. My logic is no good. There's probably something real bad about it, I'm sure. You can just assume, right? Can you guys sign it, maybe? Y'all are awake.
I'm cold, Abigail.
Why shouldn't I call you
She
Abigail?
snorts and beckons you to lean in. closer.
I lean in.
Don't call Abigail.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Don't.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's a good point.
Don't call.
Oh, off the side as he passes out, tongue dangling from his
There
mouth.
was little chance he'd be a reliable
Jesus.
witness anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but still. Jesus Christ. Okay, do I want to put another thought going? I kind of like the sound of Wasteland of Reality. If I can actually properly quit. Maybe. I'm kind of running out of space, to be honest. I've got a lot of thoughts going, and I think I like most of them. It's a nice one. I will always have that. Date of birth. Just feel like it's kind of just taking up space there. If we do have a fight with one, maybe I'll just get rid of that one after I'm done with it. Because surely I'm not going to have to fight them multiple times, right? Right? They wouldn't make me, would they? I don't even know what that would be. What would fighting somebody in this game even be? I have no idea. Let's see. What if I don't want to put it into a thought? What would I want to put it into here? This would be an opportunity to unlock some checks again. Seems increasingly important. The fact that they put this on a map is quite useful, actually. What would be useful for me to do? Close, composure, visual calculus, logic. Lot of blue checks I fail, I notice. I don't really want to put a bunch of points into it, though. You know, I stay in my lane and all that, as I've discussed. If I don't put it into one just to redo a check, what would I do? Let's get more esprit de corps going. I really like it. I like being the bestest of cops.
Tequila sunset.
Tequila sunset. I could just give away all my booze.
Of course. Drink first,
Not,
story later.
Not that one, though. That's an important one. My tie says that that's important. You want a Pilsner?
Not much, but it will
What do you mean? It's potent! Grabs the bottle from your hand and
Hey,
uncorks it.
Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
One of the other bums interjects.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here.
That's a no.
Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know.
I know Idiot Doom Spiral.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I call
a cultural incubator.
Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm. But the burden of leadership.
What did you do, though? What is it that you do here?
To keep myself sane.
How many people do you have working for you?
22 full-time employees.
What did they do?
An all-star team. A potentially historical
But what did you do?
set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning.
I could probably use a good run myself. I should get into running.
Helped, truly. With my trusty Sansaric Lycra tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
Could you?
But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
It says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his shit-stained pants.
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see?
Sure.
At least, That was the plan.
I assume that didn't go
I
well
was
for
halfway
you.
done with my usual laugh when it started to rain.
Could you sign this letter?
The
That's kind of why I came up to
situation
you.
became very wet,
You
very
people were
quickly.
awake. I was hoping you might be able to sign it. How wet are we talking?
It was a day not unlike this one here.
And you both glanced skyward.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ow.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see.
Yes, of course.
One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Same. Happens to me at least once a week.
Especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
Right.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change
For
the
God's
lock that
sake.
day. And since I hired only
what
the
is this
best,
nonsense key
he'd
game
already
you've done?
it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life
that
spiraled
ended your
out of
life?
control. I haven't
What?
gotten
You
into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because
you didn't
she
just
wanted
like
to date a
have a
homeless
locksmith
man.
come?
The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
I don't.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale.
What?
What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
I feel like no. What? I'm almost home. Doesn't seem so. You realize all this is your own fault. This is Black Point. Oh, it's already claimed an entire commercial. Maybe you're another one of its victims. No. I feel like you've skipped some steps here.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time.
You got locked out of your apartment for a day, and you decided, well, that's it. I'm good with life. I'm gonna let it spiral. Okay, all right.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Yeah, like either go to them or just fucking call a locksmith.
Well, at one point
it's
they
not that
came
big a
to me,
deal.
but,
People get locked
you know,
out of their
I
houses.
didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Okay, well, that
I can't
sucks.
say it increased my faith in the RCN.
Sure,
No
okay,
offense,
but
gentlemen.
okay, but even then, I would still just get back into my apartment. What are you talking about? It's already claimed an entire commercial. Is the commercial area? No, I don't know about that. I don't know if the hole in the world has anything to do with the commercial area.
This would explain a lot.
I guess. I don't know.
I always believed it wasn't my fault that I ended up
I mean, it
homeless on the
is.
beach with
It
these
is.
two bums.
You didn't have to go this way. His part was with a glint of
God
sadness.
bless them, though. I'd be alone without them. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you.
Okay.
Almost empty, this one.
Why do you keep losing all your
Good
shit?
fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer,
I mean, I
you think
can't
I'd
blame
be
you.
hanging
I super
out on
can't
a
blame
beach
you.
in this formerly premium, but now extremely dirty, two-piece lycra tracksuit.
Lycra, not
I
lycra,
used to own my
lycra.
reality situation. My
Okay.
business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment.
I still have
even
no
nicer
idea
piece
what he
of
did.
ass. But somehow
I
it all
have
got
no
away.
idea what your job was.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket,
I lost
but
it
then I
too.
lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
Where'd you
You
lose
of all
it?
people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about a lost
Tequila,
jacket?
It's a verifiable
Tequila.
tragedy. was practically brand new.
I don't really need to be going by the name
really
Tequila.
Go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right?
Oh, was it
Maybe you can help
was it
old
that
Doom
disgusting,
Pyro out.
horrible
Solve the case
shit-covered
of the
jacket?
missing
Is
jacket.
that what it
What do you
was?
say, Tequila?
I already found a filthy
Holy
one.
Shit. Tequila, how did you... Never mind, I don't care. Just let me see the jacket.
You want it?
Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this?
Wait, what? I may have just seen an omen of my impending death. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? What are you fucking seeing, motherfucker? I'm sorry, I found it like this. Oh!
Taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags.
You hurt
I may
me.
be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still
You don't
got
want it?
standards.
Okay.
Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
You know, despite the guano, it looks like the jacket itself.
Oh,
is
well, there you
stain
go.
resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
Oh, maybe we can ask the lady. She's doing laundry. Okay, I guess I'll leave you. Do you want to help me?
Son.
He doesn't seem to want to help me. Do you want to help me?
The legend! He's back!
You don't want to help me. You fuckers, you bastards. I hate you. I hate you all. Why don't you want to help me? Why doesn't anybody ever want to help me? I just need you to sign this fucking letter. If they're even the ones that can do that, I have no idea. It did ask for specific names, but this game tends to allow you to do whatever the fuck you want. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. I don't exactly remember the names of these people. I think, are you one of them? Would you like to sign a letter?
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
On our carriage in the sea, by the way. Oh, we don't need to bring that up, you stupid shit.
Sure is. The sun, I call her.
The sun.
Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Hi.
Okay.
Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No.
ma'am. We have no quarrel.
I'd love for it to be sunny.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff. Bad news for the nets.
Okay.
Bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence.
Okay.
She looks at the rain streaming
we might
down
have
the
to-
yellow belly of the
Oh.
boat.
Interesting.
Shot, huh? The boat will be ready when the sea turns and the wind settles.
What? That doesn't
can't command
really.
the weather, officer.
What does that mean?
Waves wash the sand. A
skiff?
skiff moves across the mirror-smooth sea, far away
What
from
does
here.
that mean,
A
though?
lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance.
Could
White
you
sails.
could you sign this?
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building?
I bet he's planning to turn some of the village into a youth
What
center.
a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that
Thought what?
Everard and the union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess union members have children too.
I don't feel good about this. This feels like it's bad. I mean, I know it is. Of course it is. Getting them to live with construction noise. Is he just trying to, like, drive them out? Is that the idea? I bet if I passed that one check, I would figure out that he was, like, just trying to drive them all out of the village. Use it for something else. What do I want to do here? Do I want to actually get her to sign it? Or is there some alternate way I could do this? Don't sign.
If you say so.
Don't sign.
Probably better that way.
I'm looking...
I mean, who likes construction noise?
Yeah. There's gotta be some alternate way to do this. There like always is. Like, no matter what. Oh, hey, you're still up. Why are you still up? It's really late.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing.
Could you
with
fix this
her
jacket,
chores.
please?
As she does so, she quietly hums to herself.
Would you mind?
The buzz of electric lights blends
It is weird that
together
she's still up.
with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
For a bit.
My suggestion is don't
I found
grow any older than you already.
Don't get
That's
old.
old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Could you fix this jacket for
I
me?
can wash it for you.
Thank you.
But it's going to take about a half an hour.
I can.
Think you can
That's
stick
fine.
with for
I
that
ain't,
long?
I ain't doing nothing else right now.
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
It's gonna continue. Yeah, we'll
Well,
wait.
hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Must say, I'm
there we go.
proud of this one.
Nice.
It's pretty nice underneath all that film.
Lovely.
I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
So she's the other one I would have to get to sign it. I still don't know. I don't know. Is there anybody? I was thinking, can I get somebody else to sign it that's like not relevant? And it's like it's been signed, but it's actually useless.
Sunset.
Here's your jacket, you little
My
shit.
jacket?
The one you had me clean the seagull
A look
shit
of
off.
consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Rosemary, what the fuck is
What are you
Tequila
fucking talking about? You piece of shit. What do you not? You not want this?
2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
You rat bastard.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life.
Oh,
You're
fuck
both delusional.
off. Fuck off.
That's medium concept.
What do you mean
stuff.
medium concept?
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Fine, I'm fucking
That
keeping
shit
it.
is so
Fuck you.
medium concept. I wouldn't touch
Fuck
it
you.
with a stick.
Fuck you then.
But yeah, okay.
You fucking self-sabotaging
Sure, great on
bastard.
you.
It's an okay jacket, if you're into that look.
Fine, it's my
Okay,
fucking jacket
Let's
then.
step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Oh, do you? What? What's that?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
Yes, my style.
I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like
Yeah.
an officer of the RC.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Oh, thank you.
Your half-brother is proud to
Aw.
stand beside you.
Regular cop, regular clothes. Kim doesn't wear a pig suit, does he? I think it's really cramping my... I could go with either of these. Why aren't you wearing one?
Officers above the rank of sergeant are granted wide discretion when it comes to their uniforms.
Gotcha. And you like the bomber jacket
The
look?
idea is that civilians are more likely to happen
That makes
to
sense.
someone who's not dressed like a typical cop.
That makes sense.
You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
You're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No. We're style buddies
A
now.
warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
I love Kim. He's very fun. It's very late. I don't... Is there anybody else I want to talk to at this time of night? There's probably some people I could interact with, but it is really late. Maybe I should just turn in for the night. I think I'm gonna do that.
It's getting late, and it's raining.
My
Time
plan
to call
is
it
to
a day.
read some books here.
Good night, officer.
I think
We'll meet
that's
in
good.
front
I
of the
think we
shack
did
in the
good.
morning.
I will enter my shack. My little shitty shack. What all do we have here? Is there anything I can look at? What is this? Oh yeah, this was no. We're not shaving jack shit. We're not shaving jack shit. Can I do the expression
No,
now?
hangs on
No,
the wall.
I can't.
You see?
I can't. Okay. Is there anything else? I was told to look under the floorboards, but I see no such thing. So there, if there's not something under the floorboards here, there may be something under the floorboards elsewhere, or in the future maybe. It's very possible. Okay, so let's do some reading. I want to keep reading this.
Medicinal purposes of the Pearl. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric. Very well.
Common
First,
meadow root.
choose a. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
A dram of whiskey.
Lastly, Is there anything else
Few
you'd like to add?
pomegranate seeds?
You've created a delicious tincture of whiskey and ginger. According to the pharmacopoeia, it should increase your energy and focus, though, in your experience, it's only done the opposite.
Unfortunate.
If only you could find one of these right now and drink the shit out of it. The book said it's good for you.
It did
Would
say
you like
that.
to try again?
No.
You close the book.
I open
Flipping through the book, you find a number
What about
of
some
sections
general health
on the
advice?
general
You
benefits
got like
of
any of
Pale.
that for me?
Have you taken any walks through the Pale recently?
Maybe?
And on your walks, do you stop to meditate on the nature of your being?
Totally, every time.
And when you meditate, are you in the nude?
Oh yeah, buck naked.
Excellent. Free your body. You long to feel the cool breeze tickle against your inner thighs in midnight. What about your junk? Oh yeah, and your junk too. Your genitalia are the site of your most important erogenous zone. It's vitally important to aerate them in the Pale.
Oh God.
A note of caution, however. Be sure to limit your exposure to the Pale to no more than an hour a day.
Is there some Pale nearby? It doesn't seem to be nearby. I'd love it to be nearby.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections. Have you taken any walks?
Twice a
And on
week.
your walks, do you stop to meditate?
Yes.
Good. And when excellent.
Okay,
Free.
let's-
What about? Well, yeah.
Get through this.
Of
Get through
course.
this. I'll put that book away. I think I'm done with that one now. I've read about everything from it. We might want to read a primer for small kids.
You hold in your hand the colourful primer. The title reads, "A Primer for Small Kids."
Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
Thank you.
The alphabet.
That's what I need.
Every page has one word designating one letter.
We
of
need the alphabet.
with a faded illustration.
Most of them are
scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth.
Oh yes, of
B
course.
is for boreas. C is for cosine.
What?
D is for diamite.
What kind of book is
E
this?
is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete. H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse.
I know some of these.
L is for laudanum. M is for Maria.
Hell is laudanum?
N is for Nadine.
Are you sure this is a kid's book?
O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Yeah.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron.
I don't know
S
if this is a
is for
kid's
sinus.
book. It doesn't
T
feel like a
is for
kid's book.
tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector.
W
is
is
for
for
varite.
varite. X is for xylophone.
Y
Y
is for
Ustava.
Z
is for
is for
zenith. That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Excellent. Excellent work. I know the alphabet. Lovely. What was this one? The leading intellectual organ. Let's read some
The front of this
communism.
quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel.
Friesel.
From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire.
Satire, gotcha. Let me flip through
To
these
your
pages.
disappointment, there aren't any full-color
What?
pictures to direct your attention.
Damn.
Just columns
Just
after
text? What am I
columns
supposed
of
to do with
closely
that?
set Text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development,
International development.
Kunst und Kultur,
Oh, Kunst und
and
Kultur.
local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
What do they mean by local concerns?
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock
Of course,
workers'
of
strike.
course. We support the
You skim
workers.
the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white.
Ooh.
Martinez tames the wild pines.
Ooh.
A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta.
Scary
Finally,
stuff.
there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the owner of the Capeside apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Better for everyone if labor could reach some reasonable accommodation. Why should I care? How dare they charge rent just to live somewhere? Insane!
Remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution.
Oh, of course.
So long as it's only redistributed upward. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What's the editor's
Comrade,
note?
as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Let's gather around, children, learn about communism.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée.
We don't want to go à la fumée.
Many publications which are
I hate going à la
content
fumée.
to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
Powerful.
So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture,
I will not give you my
affairs,
money. I'm sorry. I
consider
need to keep
subscribing
every cent of
today.
it. I have no idea when
Yours
I'll
in
suddenly need
struggle,
it.
The editors. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
What is Kunst und Kultur?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
Gotcha.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip-Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
I would like to read the profile
This
of CS.
so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer. That certainly sounds like
I was
a
thinking
certain
about that.
delinquent youth
I was
who likes
thinking
to
that.
harass you from her balcony.
What's this Tip-Top
The
Tournée?
actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor
What do they got to say about Tip-Top?
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent
and I'm not,
season,
I assume.
maybe
I'm not.
sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colourful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects.
Oh no, what's wrong with Tip-Top? Is Tip-Top no good?
Start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships. And then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Hang on, who wrote
Oddly
this?
enough, this article has two bylines.
I don't know either of them.
Nastep Encolada Bernal and Exilus Buka.
What's wrong with a good motor crash?
And that
It's kind of
precisely
cool.
is what's problematic about it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence,
you know, you're not wrong.
audiences
You're not
would
wrong.
quickly lose interest.
That's
At
not
the end
that's
of
not
the
untrue.
day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really
Oh my
watching
god,
for.
I am just in it for the
You see,
violence.
one cannot avoid the conclusion
Holy
that
shit.
Tip-Top Tournée is simply the apotheosis of spectacular
Wow.
entertainment under capitalism.
Amazing.
You flip back to the front of the
What's
magazine.
going on in
This
the international
section
world?
includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round
Oh, not
of
tedious.
free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border.
Bear wrestling?
Something about
Excuse me?
bear wrestling in Samara.
Excuse me?
Riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs.
Yeah.
You're not even sure where most of these countries are.
I don't know.
You flip back to the front of the
Okay,
magazine.
I'm done with you, magazine. Was there anything else we needed to read? What about our clipboard? Do we have anything else we could read about this?
It's the ledger you found in the oak and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Let's see. Let's browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out.
What types of forms are
3.
there?
The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Let's look at the
A
misconduct fines
monetary
first.
penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real.
250
Severe
real.
cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special
1,000
paperwork.
real, shit.
The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields. A tool for manipulation. Give the lowest amount and people will be ingratiated to you.
What are the
These
station
are quite
calls?
sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
What about the field
A dozen
autopsies?
pages of thin copy
Could have used
paper,
that earlier.
bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age,
Yep.
sex,
So we've been
condition
through all
of
this.
internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks,
condition of sexual organs.
condition of sexual organs.
Okay, I'm done with those.
All that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
The power.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear, being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the
Can
paperwork.
we get rid of the
must
toilet
spare
paper?
fragile
I
copy
beg of
paper.
thee, I beg
It's
of
just
thee.
toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic
I would-
keyboard.
It's
You can take it off if you
It's
want.
not cool. It's not.
Still
I
wet,
promise you, it
the
isn't
toilet
cool.
paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is
goddamn.
shake it off with your finger and
Great.
voila.
Awesome.
The ledger
Glad.
now looks marginally better.
Smell the
The
ledger.
acidic stench of rotten food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base,
the base of the experience.
This
Lovely.
base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner. You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls.
Yeah, I know.
Probably called
Okay, I know.
Fermi discreet or Axel.
Yeah, I know, man.
At some
Sylvie
point
fucking told
in
me
its
this shit
journey, The
already.
ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Yeah, man, I
If you
know.
knew it was dumped in the toilet before getting chucked into a toilet, why would
The
you
option to sniff was there. Oh my god, I love them. I love the developers so much. It's so good. The writing is so fucking good. It's my fetish. Oh god, no.
So you wanted to get in on the trash toilet stink grab. Find out what happens when those two get funky together. Okay, pal.
Are you angry with me, Nose?
Turns out your nose doesn't like self-indulgent literary shit, I think. Quelle fucking surprise. Come on, no more. The ledger is going back down, away from your nose now.
Oh my fucking god. It's
It
really
takes
case
about
file.
half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
Let's see what seems interesting. I like the next world mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight, on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. Two silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible, only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class. People
made that.
call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests
The
to
bummer.
remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world
do I ever find out who came up with
the
it?
case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay, we'll
The
read
crew
on.
agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal,
Jean
citing
Villiers or
public
something.
support for conservation. This
Jacques?
leads to a debate
remember what
in
his name was.
Precinct
John or
41,
Jacques or something like
which
that.
then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options,
We will remove the mural.
a staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud
Interesting.
minority, and that love truly is possible in the next
Interesting.
world for new people, and it is too late for us.
You can't handle other nations. What do you blame? It's human nature.
Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man? This military legend? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Not much has changed.
It's so fucking good. Did anybody ask you what you fucking believed in, Smelly Toilet Man?
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're
Every
a provider.
Every
It's
fucking
tough out
time my
there,
mind comes up
but
with
you
one of
keep
these
it
thoughts
real
where
and
it stops me and starts talking to me, it scares the shit out of me. I'm like, what is it now? What have I done? I guess I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse.
Okay.
Horse
Yeah.
For hard work.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You
I mean,
must have walked
I guess.
200,000 steps down cracked asphalt.
I run.
mosaic,
I do
sand,
run.
And linoleum after you re-emerged.
Uh-huh.
That is the sign of a hustler who never
Yeah.
gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way. And you won't let it break you.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the souls.
Okay.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money hunter.
I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy?
Oh, what is this?
Is
I'm
life
scared.
easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest?
I
Are you
just
not
feel like I'm
about to
being
have an
led
anxiety
to a
attack or
destination, and
shoot
I'm
yourself
frightened
in
of
the
where that
head?
destination is.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die.
Now ask
Now,
yourself.
ask yourself.
What?
Are you rich?
I'm not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Oh no. The system, it's broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping you down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this?
Fucking taxes, man?
That's right. 100%.
Oh, I gotcha.
Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time.
Is
you buy,
this the
sell,
money
walk,
political
talk,
path?
fart, so much as sneeze.
Every time I sneeze.
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't
even have a name?
Plus
What?
there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from
Not
you.
more.
Yeah. Total tax duties
I don't think.
add up to
Look, savoir faire, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I haven't paid a goddamn cent of taxes this entire time. I take money from garbage
98%
cans.
of all your money.
No, I'm a free market fundamentalist now. That seems like a very large number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples to the bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bloody nipples are kind of. How old deregulation? often, but only a little.
It's all no other problem in the world is as
it's so
pressing as
fucking
Pokemon
good. It's so good.
Don't you fucking forget it.
It's so goddamn good. How is the writing so fucking good in this fucking game? Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now.
You've earned a rest.
We need to have horrible dreams. End out this day.
The heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm.
Oh, that's nice.
It only
That's
takes you
nice.
moments for the world to fall away.
That's real nice. I'm glad that this place isn't a shithole.
Thoughts, baby.
Oh, no.
A million little lights in the dark.
No.
You're one fine instrument.
I am.
All those faces and all those names.
Yeah.
All that laughter and screaming and scheming around.
Okay.
Every corner and every street.
Where's this going?
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time.
You want to know something amazing that I learned? The person that voices the limbic system, it's the same guy that voices the ancient reptilian brain. This is the same person. I saw that on like a YouTube comment. I was watching some listening to some of the soundtrack, and there was like the the whole karaoke thing that we did that came up, and somebody commented on the person's video that is the same voice actor. I was fucking amazed.
It's the world, Harry boy.
That he gets his voice that deep, and he also gets his voice so crackly.
You're out
just
there.
way up there.
You make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
I don't want to be unmade.
You can never forget this shit.
I don't want. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again.
Son of
Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. A map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this.
I might.
One more
It's very
day,
possible.
And you'll be in the lunar.
That's very possible.
I just know you will. And for what?
I'm doing good. I'm changing.
For the working class. For the money, baby.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm building communism. Do you not
There
see?
he goes again.
Do you not see?
He's a real political animal,
I guess.
He still doesn't see that
That's
it's the
probably
world
very true.
changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on.
Mind is such a
You
bastard.
barely slept 3 hours last night.
What do you mean?
Do it for the wind.
I will. I'll do it for the wind. Oh, Oh, I love my morale being healed. Oh, what is this?
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going on?
Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized.
And I see. You seen? I've really gotten it. I have gotten my shit together pretty well. No, I've really gotten it together.
Good that your personal business is in order.
Okay.
But we're talking about political matters of world historical import here. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then together
we will get to
maybe
0.0002.
as much as 0.0002% of communism. But it won't be easy.
Of course, of course.
Persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground.
I have to seek them out.
Underground. These communists
shut the fuck up.
They're mole people.
Help me fire myself, socialist sausage grinder.
Just between us, you may want to lay off this grind up with bourgeoisie stuff. It's a bit off-putting, even to fellow communists.
But I'm a part of the coalition authorities. Have I been persecuting communists this whole time? Oh no!
If you have been, it's only because
that's
you're
fine.
A double agent.
No, of course.
In furtherance of your
yes, absolutely.
Regardless, what's past is past.
Past is past.
You need to look forward to the work of building communism for all.
How am I supposed to find them if they're hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
My nose?
Yes. Fortunately,
do they now? What do communists smell like, dear?
We really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology
what does communism smell like?
Failure.
What does failure smell like?
It's a smell you know all too well. Simultaneously repulsive and yet darkly appealing. Musty with a sharp tang, but also a remnant of lost sweetness. Like a rotting mango that's been swaddled in a coat from your grandfather's attic.
That's very specific.
What you're smelling is your own body odor, of course.
Yeah, I'd say
Nothing
so.
a shower and change of
Could
clothes
I do a shower? Is that allowed?
People sometimes complain there are no real communists left in Martinaise, but you can smell their presence.
Okay.
They're out there, waiting for you to join
I guess we can get organized.
First,
I suppose that sounds fun.
In Martinaise. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact.
Establish contact.
Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic.
Whatever fucking knows, whatever.
You should begin by interrogating those lawless malcontents.
Of course.
The dock workers
I do want to establish contact.
There,
Yeah. What will I do?
Start. You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other
Isn't that last part kind of counterproductive?
Not at all.
Oh.
Complaining about other communists is one of the most important parts of being a communist.
Let's get to it.
Here we go. Wait, brave worker. 'Tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below and no masters. Go ahead.
Lovely. So we're gonna get organized. I see. I wasn't really sure how far that whole political side quest thing was gonna go. I wasn't really sure what those thoughts were gonna do, where that was gonna take me. But it seems that we're getting organized now. This is what our mind is doing. So that sounds fun. But anyway, I will leave it here for the day. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, come back and see me next time. Goodbye.